Hello and welcome to my Humanity Platinum video. Firstly, I want to say this game gets extremely difficult really fast, but I did manage to figure it out as it went on. So, as usual, I'll start with the bronze trophies, and I'll rate them as I go, then I'll go silver, gold, and end with the platinum, along with the final game rating. The objective of Humanity is to take the people from their spawn point, per se, or a doorway, and lead them through the map, collecting Goldie as you go, and making a path to the light where they ascend. Now at some point you'll run into others. Now these guys do what you do, but they're trying to kill you the entire time basically. They want the Goldie for themselves and they try to take it. So I'll start with my first trophy, Up, Up, and Away. Lead the people to the light. Not that hard, 1 out of 10. Next bronze trophy is Goldie Mine. You have to walk a Goldie to the light. Basically just run the path of the people through the Goldie and walk it to the light. Not hard, 1 out of 10. Next is Prologue in the books. Complete the prologue, not too hard. There is one part in the water level that got me messed up. I think that's 4th or 5th. Water Tower, I believe it's called. But I'm going to give it a 2 out of 10. Next trophy, Scenic Route. Complete an optional trial. As you go along, you'll find each level has usually 8 main trials, the last of which you need to get a specific amount of Goldie, and in order to do that, you need to do some optional objectives, or optional trials, which are like 2A or 2B. Sometimes you go through those, sometimes they're hard, sometimes they're a lot easier, but you have to complete one of them for this trophy. 1 out of 10. Awakening, Put to Bed. All you do is complete the first chapter, Awakening, 3 out of 10. Next up is Choice Made. This one is a little more difficult, so I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10, but you just have to complete the second sequence. Now, the world of Humanity is basically run by these cores. There's blue, green, yellow, and red. Next trophy, Black and Blue. You have to defeat the blue core, which is after Choice and Awakening, 1 out of 10. Next trophy, Fate Sealed. Just complete sequence 3, Fate. Now this one I did find a little more difficult. A 6 out of 10 feels adequate for me. Next trophy, Competition Bested. Competition is the next sequence. This is where we meet the others, I believe. Now I'm going to give this one a 5 out of 10. Next is Green-Eyed Monster. In this one we have to destroy the green core, which is the second of the 4 cores. 2 out of 10. Next trophy, War 1. We have to complete sequence 5, War. This is where we basically destroy, or try to destroy, the others. 5 out of 10. Next trophy is Dependence Broken. We have to complete the next sequence, sequence 6, Dependence. 5 out of 10. Next up is Yellow Mellowed. This one we have to defeat the yellow core, the third of the 4 cores. 5 out of 10. Civilization Conquered. We have to complete sequence 7, Civilization. In this one, there's a couple levels that are extremely difficult to collect all the Goldie in, 7 out of 10. Next up, Goldie Star Prologue. Collect all the Goldie in the prologue. Again, not that hard, it didn't take me very long, so 2 out of 10. Next trophy is Reformer. I have to go into the archives and change the person's look, so the people will be different. They'll have hats, or they'll be a different form. 1 out of 10. Next trophy, No Longer Human. It's basically the same thing, except I have to make them into like a monolith or a teddy bear, something that isn't human. 1 out of 10. Next trophy, Try Again. In the options menu while you're in a trial, you can press either clear commands or retry with placed commands. You have to press retry with placed commands 5 times on the same level, and you get this trophy. 1 out of 10. Next trophy, Safety First. Get squished by a block. It's as simple as that, 1 out of 10. Next trophy, Fire at Will. Issue the people with firearms. Now I believe we get this one in competition, but it could be war. 1 out of 10. Walking the Human. You just have to use the follow command given in Dependence, I believe. And you use it to get one person. It was a little bit difficult to single out a single person, but I managed to do it, and you just have to walk around a little bit. 1 out of 10. Follow the leader. Get 1,000 people to follow you at once. Now this one, there's only a few places you can do it, but basically every level that has a follow command, you can do it, but it's a little space consuming, basically. 1 out of 10. Significant others. Defeat 1,000 others. I kind of feel bad for their families. 2 out of 10. Next trophy, Leader of the Pack. Now just like the next one, Owe the Humanity, you will get both these trophies just by playing the game. You'll get them probably halfway through in sequence 4 or 5. You have to lead 50,000 people to the light and cause 50,000 people to perish. Those are the 2 trophies. I'm going to give them both 1 out of 10. Archive Digger. Access the archives. This is where you can change the form and the skin of the people. 1 out of 10. Playing God. Visit the archives and give the people a new model and skin. You just change the color or switch them to a new form. Not that hard, 1 out of 10. Next trophy, By the Numbers. View all stats. As you go through the game collecting Goldie, you will unlock new rewards. There is a total of 150 in the game, and as you go along, you will unlock people stats, you stats, and I believe other stats. Now, you just have to look at all 3 of those, and you will get the trophy. 1 out of 10. These next few trophies are the last trophies I had to get because I didn't get some of them on my first playthrough. They are a bit trickier, so let's get to them. First trophy, First Wonder. Complete Sequence 1, Trial 2A, 3 towers, with all Goldie, while using only 2 switches. 2 out of 10. Second Wonder. Complete Sequence 2, Trial 4A, Drop Box, without a single person perishing. 2 out of 10. Third Wonder. Complete Sequence 3, Trial 5A, Missing Link, without using one of the branching commands. 5 out of 10. Fourth Wonder. Complete Sequence 4, Trial 8, The Last Straw, without a single person perishing. 4 out of 10. Fifth Wonder. Complete Sequence 5, Trial 4, Hill to Die On, after destroying all of the others' gates. 2 out of 10. Sixth Wonder. Lead every single person to the light in Sequence 6, Trial 3, B, Grid Runner. 5 out of 10. Seventh Wonder. Complete Sequence 7, Trial 8, Central Processing, without retrying and keeping your placed commands. 3 out of 10. Now we're on to the silver trophies. First up, Goldie Star Awakening. Collect all of the Goldie in Sequence 1, Awakening. 2 out of 10. Goldie Star Choice. Collect all the Goldie in Sequence 2. 4 out of 10. Goldie Star Fate. Collect all the Goldie in Sequence 3. Fate. 5 out of 10. Goldie Star Competition. Collect all the Goldie in Sequence 4. Competition. 6 out of 10. Goldie Star War. Collect all the Goldie in Sequence 5. War. 6 out of 10. Goldie Star Dependence. Collect all the Goldie in Sequence 6. Dependence. 6 out of 10. Goldie Star Civilization. Collect all the Goldie in Sequence 7. Civilization. 6 out of 10. Now we're moving on to the gold trophies. There's only 3 of these, but there should definitely be more. Wonder Dog. Assemble the 7 wonders of humanity. 4 out of 10. Next trophy, Red is Dead. Defeat the Red Core. 2 out of 10. I really wish the final boss fight in this game was a lot more difficult. I think I actually beat it first try, just like all the other bosses, but it should be difficult. Goldie God. Collect all of the Goldie. 5 out of 10. And finally, the Platinum. Who's a good boy? Earn all of the trophies. Now, this game was so difficult in so many spots, but in every other spot, it was so easy that I can't give this game a hard trophy score. So I'm just gonna average all the trophies and give it that score. And it all comes out to 3 out of 10, which I can understand. This game isn't truly difficult, but there are some difficult moments. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Ciao.